It wouldn't surprise me. And frankly, I talk a lot about population of the Earth, how overpopulation is going to become a problem. It's not going to be as big of a problem as I thought because I've been reading. It's Here's the thing: 11 billion seems to be a pretty magical number. 11 to 12 billion people. We're actually going to start leveling out then. They found that in these Asia and Africa is the greatest population growth. They found that the birth rates are on a major decline there, and they're not sure why, but they think it's coming down to education and there used to be this need for as many children as possible because you'd lose 2 or 3 out of 7 in childbirth and diseases that would get them, before they were teenagers. So that's good that that's coming down. There are about 2 billion children in the world today, and believe it or not, there's going to be about 2 billion in 100 years. So that just goes to show there's no real growth happening there, but people are living longer. So I think Earth is going to start sagging a bit when we get around 11 or 12 billion. So that would be a good time for it to level off. According to the study I read, that's when it will level off. But go much higher than that, and I think we start having issues that will bring our morality into question. People are dying, 100,000 a day, and we're going, shit happens. We got too many people already. I sense it just in regions. You go from a rural area, country area, into a city, and you can see an immediate change in people's behaviors when it comes to if they see somebody broken down on the side of the road, they see somebody asking for money, they see somebody asking for food, or see someone injured laying in the street. In the city, more often than not, I've seen those people ignored. Whereas out in the country, something changes. It's like, I have to wonder if it doesn't have to do with local population. Because in the studies they've done with rats and whatnot, when they put a bunch of them in a box and give them no living space, they start biting the shit out of each other. It just makes sense to me. I don't know. Maybe in those big cities they should use latex condoms, as Mr. White suggests, not lambskin. Charlie Sheen, I would have been surprised if he went through his life without contracting HIV. I really would have been. I just knew that was coming. And now he says, what? I'm going to kick that disease's ass. And here's a problem. Because Magic Johnson tweeted or wrote to Charlie Sheen. I don't know how I got in touch with him, but he said, you'll be fine. You can live a long life. What do Magic Johnson and Charlie Sheen have in common? I think you know. They can afford the good drugs. Yeah. So your average HIV infected person is not going to have access to the kind of quality of care that they're getting. So it's almost like watching fucking royal family talk about avoiding some disease that the common man cannot avoid. That just bothers me. He's interested in it now because he has it. I mean, how active was Charlie Sheen or Magic Johnson about HIV prevention and treatment before they contracted it? That bothers me. Probably shouldn't, but it does. There's drama on Spreaker, as you guys know. Guy Shea is probably the best talent out there. I'd like to hear who you think is the best talent. Debbie puts together good panels. I hear a little bit too many topics on Debbie's show that I'm not interested in, which mainly come down to religion and specifics on politics. And I think Debbie, and this is in no way to be disrespectful, but I think she knows what she wants to get across before she starts her conversation. So I have to question how open-minded she is on a given topic. Whereas if you guys talk to me in the chat room, and especially when Stabby used to come and correct me on things or share competing evidence from what I'm presenting, I'll take that in, and I'll take it under advisement, and I will let it change my mind. But that's the one thing that I'm careful. I guess when I hear Debbie's shows, if I hear her open the show by saying, we need to get this person out of office, then I know she's not going to feel any differently by the end of the show. So all I got to do is hear competing arguments. And with Guy, you're going to hear about cocks in your eye. You're going to hear a song here and there. You're going to hear about the drugs he's doing and the drinks he's drinking. And you know what I'm tempted to do, just because I can? I'm tempted to have a Mike's Hard Lemonade. What do you guys, I'll see what you guys vote for in the chat room. Do you think I should continue drinking coffee or chug a couple of Mike's Hard Lemonades? Let me know. And while we're thinking about that, I want you to hear the Jeopardy theme song playing in your head. I personally think Jeopardy would be an awesome test for IQ. You know, but then you're going to have the people arguing, aren't you? Just like standard IQ test. Well, it's not culturally fair. It's biased. Of course, you're going to ask a lot of white history questions on an IQ test, but what about black history? What about people in Africa and what they've done? You don't hear anything about that on an IQ test. True, the average white kid's not going to know about it, is he? We tend to be concerned more with people that look like us. I'll give you a break, humans, because it's natural. But I'll also ask you to increase your understanding so you do care more about people that don't look or think like you do. Take a walk in their shoes. One thing I have to hope like fucking hell happens is stop being the religion your parents were just because your parents were that religion. Stop being in the political party your parents were just because they were in it. Because chances are, if you ask them why they were in it, they're going to say, well, my parents were, and their parents were. At some point, don't you ever ask why? Why? Do I believe in the ideals this party represents? Do I believe in this particular invisible God and all the rules put forth in this religion? I don't know, man. Not me. Not me. I don't believe in a whole lot of anything. I think your entire education is really just a working truth. Mr. White says, I have no opinion on the drink. Sorry. Okay. What time zone am I in? I've heard rumors that I'm actually in the O zone, which is a new time zone. It's a CIA thing. I can't really talk about it. But it's right here, right now, it is 3:41, amputee, magnificent. So, since you guys insisted, I will go ahead and have myself a no opinion means drink. So I will go ahead and have a what I say I was going to have. But before I do that, I gotta let you hear this.
Do it now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should.
All you ladies, pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies, pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck,
his neck,
my back,
his back,
lick my pussy and my crack.
his crack.
First you gotta put your neck into it. Don't stop, just do it, do it. Then you roll your tongue from the crack back to the front, and then you suck it off till I shake and come, nigga. Make sure I keep busting nuts, nigga. All over your face and stuff. Slow head, show me so much love. My neck,
his neck,
my back,
his back,
lick my pussy and my crack.
his crack.
My neck,
My neck,
my back, lick my pussy and my crack. Lick my pussy, Bobby. You might roll dubs, you might have G's, but fuck that nigga, get on your knees. Try me, I'll make you see. Your bitches ain't got shit on me. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my crack. My neck,
his neck,
my back,
his back,
lick my pussy
his
and
pussy,
my crack.
his crack.
My neck,
His neck,
my back,
his back,
lick my pussy and my crack.
You're listening to Truth on Tap with host Kevin Kirsten.
And now, the penis song.
We could go on all night like this. Yes.
You want to?
Yeah, it would be great.
What is your name?
My name is Ray Jessel.
Would you share with us your age? Is
My
that rude of
age,
me to ask?
I've got plenty to share. 84.
You're
I'm
84.
84.
Are you excited to be here?
I've never performed before judges before. I've appeared before judges before.
Ray, what will you be doing for us today?
A song I've written.
Can't wait to hear it.
All righty.
Thank you.
What am I doing wrong here? Oh. Thank you, sir. Very good. That's wonderful. Okay. And for my second song, I'd like to... I met this girl, and she's just great. This girl I just adore. The problem is, she has much more than I had bargained for. She's got that style, she's got that smile, she's got the walk, she's got the talk, she's got that zing. There's just one thing, she's got a penis. She's got that flair, knows what to wear. She's got that face, that girlish grace. She's got pizzazz, too bad she has a penis. Now there's always some failure, always some flaw. Ain't that what they call Murphy's Law? But male genitalia, that's where I draw the line. Besides, hers is bigger than mine. My life's a mess, 'cause under that dress, she's got a P-E-N-I-S. Yes. Thank you very much.
Great job, Ray.
Thank you very much.
Ray,
Yes.
so Ray, you wrote the song, you said,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Did that happen to you? Is this a true story and you turn it into a song?
Well, actually, something like that happened to a friend of mine.
A friend of mine.
Oh, I know those friend of mine things, but this is true, actually.
You have no idea what you just did in
What?
my house. My children are all sitting in the audience, and they all will be singing that song later on tomorrow, the next day, the day after. You have no idea. It is a very catchy tune, but I tell them not to say
It's a catchy
the
tune. I like
P
to write
word.
catchy tunes. They don't write them like that anymore.
Can I tell you something? You know, I'm really thinking you're a breath of fresh air
Well,
at
thank
84
you.
years old. When you first got up, I was kind of like, oh, this is one of those acts that are a waste of time. I was going to buzz you, and then all of a sudden you kicked in with that brilliant lyric. And you know what? Good for you. You know, you hear 84-year-old guy, you think 84-year-old guys have lost their sense of humor. You've got it in spades. You did a
No,
terrific
some of them
audition.
have lost everything. So,
Fantastic. Right.
Some even at an earlier age.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mel B.
Ray, you are a naughty, funny, dirty old
Oh,
man.
thank you. Thank you, dear.
And I loved it. Made me laugh a lot.
Thank you. We need more laughter.
Howie, you were up on your feet.
I love it. I'll
Yeah.
tell you something. You're funny and witty and personable, and I can't see enough of you. I love you, Mr. Jessel.
Thank you so much.
Let's start the vote. Howie, I'm going to start with you.
Yes.
Mel.
Yes.
Ray, I'm going to give you a yes as well. That's 3 yeses.
And I'm going to give you 4 yes.
Hey, you. Thanks for stopping by. You want to see more? You want to subscribe? Just click right here, and you'll see more talent from AGT. If I was on your side of this, I'd be clicking it.